Good morning, everyone. This is Membrane's teaching channel. I would just like to review some steps, some points to consider when you are taking a test. All right, so for today's presentation, I will have some slides to help you prepare for MCA or any exams that you're going to take and how to behave during the test. Of course, the first thing is that our mood. Smile. You tend to smile when you're happy, but it's actually a two-way street. We smile because we are happy, and smiling causes the brain to release dopamine, which makes us happier. So it's better to be happy while we are taking the test. Don't be stressed out. All right. Another one is that, of course, you have your teachers always have or always prepare you with drills and practice tests. Now, when given practice tests, these are made to equip you with essential skills that can be similar to the test items you will be taking. So you can think about how you picked, how you explored, and how you really grab or got the correct answer. All right. So they actually drills and practice tests are the ones that help us to get our skill ready, our mind ready for the test. And don't forget, you have to get plenty of sleep. You should not be sleeping 4 hours only. All right. And not only sleep, you also eat with mood in your mind. So there are some food choices that you can choose from, and some of them might impact your overall physical health. There are food that will make us drowsy, like we're tired. But there are also foods that keep us going and going. So eat with mood in mind. And then give yourself or give your teacher a compliment probably by telling myself always, oh, my teacher said when we look for the context clues, we have to look at how the sentence was used, how the word was used in the sentence. And then, or my teacher once modeled us that when we compare fractions with the same numerator, we are going to compare the denominator. So those are some of the compliments that you can always remember. What did your teacher say? What did your teacher do? Now, here are some preps during the test. All right, during the test. First and foremost, read the entire question. Read a multiple choice question in its entirety, meaning the whole thing, before even glancing over the answer options. It may seem like it's a common sense. You have to read the entire question, and you would be surprised at how much we don't read the complete question, and we are already choosing from the options given. Don't even tell yourself, oh, there are options. I can always pick one from the options, or I can always do the mini, miny, mo. No. There are some students who often think they know what a question is asking before reading it. No, 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 no. That means you're jumping straight to the most logical answer. That is a big mistake, my dear friends. And it will cost you dearly on multiple choice exams. Read its questions thoroughly before reviewing the answer options. So you think about the question first. Think about the question first before even jumping to the answer options. Next one is answer it in your mind first. Answer it in your mind first. That means after reading a question, you have to activate your mind. Activate your mind. Oh, this question was similar to, when we read about the first woman in space. All right, that will prevent you from talking yourself out of the correct answer. So you yourself has already an option in mind before you even jump to the options. All right, so test yourself also. Answer it in your mind first. Third one is, and I am always telling you about this, use the process of elimination. So if you want to decrease the test pressure, use this process. Eliminate. Remember, if there are 4 options, take 2 out of it. Cross out all the answers you know are incorrect. You have 2 leftovers. Focus on them. It does, this strategy save time because you're not going to jump on 4 options, but you only have to select between the 2 left options, and that greatly increases your likelihood of selecting the correct answer. So you might get the best answer from the remaining 2 options. And then true or false test. Test yourself. Cross out the false answer and you'll find out the correct one. Why? You read the question carefully. Now, if you are muddled, if you are puzzled by looking at the options, give each answer. Does this relate to the question? Oh, I don't think so. So I'm going to cross it out. How about this one? Oh, I think it is. I think it connects with the question. It seems like we already touched this before. Third option. Oh, this has nothing to do with the question. You cross those 2, you have only 2 remaining for your true or false test. So those true answers that you've got will probably be revealing the best answer. Okay. Woohoo! This is what I always tell you. Look for answers hidden in questions. All right. A complete reading. So remember the first one. You read the questions completely. Find out a few answers because some answers are already found in the question itself. It's like the test maker wants to really tease you. Oh, let me see if they can remember. This is actually found in the story that was even from number 4. So take advantage of those freebies whenever possible. So look back at the question, read it thoroughly. I think, yeah, we have similar question before. Then you found out it is just in the question. See, that's a freebie. All right, another one is answer the questions you know first. All right, so if you're having difficulty answering a question, move on and come back to tackle it once you've answered all the questions you know. So the difficult ones, make sure you know you can have you have to have a piece of paper just beside you. You write number 5 or to review number 5, review number 7, review number, and so on. Sometimes answering easier questions first can offer you insight into answering more challenging. So, sometimes questions relate to each other too. They connect with each other. The test questions get harder as you go. But that doesn't mean that there are no hard questions at the very first few 10 questions. All right. So pay attention, or if you have difficulty answering some questions, answer the easy ones first. Answer the easy one first. And then in selecting the best answer, it is important that you do not just answer because it seems correct. Seems. You are not sure. Many answers will seem correct, but there is typically the best answer to the question to get it correct. So don't just think, I think it is this one. It seems correct already. No, don't be okay with that. That is not fine. You still have to think over and over. All right. So I hope that keeps you on track. Now let's go to number 7, which is keeping an eye on the clock. That means you got to practice the art of time management. Part of test taking would always allow you to answer certain test questions within the allotted test time. So there is time management. And I always tell you that time pressured. I even count you 10 seconds, 9, and so on. If you spend too much time on questions, it can get you to the end. All that, don't get stuck on a hard question. You can always go back to it when you have time. That's what I said. You track the numbers that you're going to go through if you still have time. And remember, my dear students, the first day is not about all of them. The first day is only for you to cover the first few questions that you think you know very well. You still have the second day and you still have the third day. So finish your test on the third day. On the first day, please make sure that you have answered most of them. All right. Sometimes there are also this what we call all of the above, except, or none of the above, but. So when you encounter all of the above and none of the above answer choices, do not select all of the above if you are pretty sure any one of the answers provided is incorrect. So if there is one that is incorrect, you do not say all of the above. The same applies for none of the above. If you are confident that at least one of the answer choices is true, don't say none of the above. I hope that helps you. And then number 8 is to the practice test. That's what I said. Drills and practice tests make perfect. So along this lane, there are, to prepare you for the test, the teacher will always be giving you some test questions that are almost similar to what will come out. Although, of course, the teacher does not know what items are going to come up in the test. The idea here is to become familiar with a multiple choice for a particular topic. So the more experience you have with problem solving, the format as to what are the steps to undergo to solve the problem, in piecing your time, like, oh, this is a difficult questions, I have to go back to this, the more ready you'll become on exam day. So practice tests make you perfect. So remember, the teachers will always give you the best that they could to prepare you for this big event. Now, if you have time, please review your answers, especially those that you think were difficult or you struggled to get the best choice that you have. Not the best choice, but make sure you are picking out the correct or the best answer. So review. And I hope these steps help you to get your pass to the Valley Fair. Good luck. All the best for everyone. Nasib Wakan. And thank you. Be happy. Goodbye for now.